The words hit harder than a slap when the man leaned close and spat. "You were in the wrong place." The black teenage boy felt the spit land on his cheek as people walked past, pretending not to see. The bully stood tall, blocking his way near the school gate with a smile full of hate and confidence. A smile that said he believed he owned the street, the space, and even the air around them. The boy did not shout or push back. He stood still, holding his backpack tightly, like it was the only thing keeping him steady. His heart was racing, but his face stayed calm because his mother had taught him one simple rule: never let someone else decide your worth. The bully laughed and stepped closer, telling him again that kids like him did not belong in this neighborhood, not in this school, not in this future. People slowed down. A woman looked, then looked away. A man shook his head but kept walking. The boy felt alone, but he did not feel weak. Inside his mind, memories played quietly. Long nights of studying. Early mornings helping his mother, father he lost years ago, who always said, "Stand tall even when you are scared." That voice was louder than the bully. The bully pushed his shoulder lightly, just enough to show power. "Say something," he said. "Prove you belong here." The boy finally spoke, his voice soft but clear. "I am here because this is my school." That was all he said. No anger, no insult, just truth. That simple sentence changed something. A teacher stepped out of the building. Students stopped. Phones came out. The bully felt eyes on him, but he tried to laugh it off. Then an older man from the neighborhood walked closer and stared at the boy's face. His expression changed. He whispered to someone beside him. "That is his son," he said quietly. "That is the boy whose father saved lives in this town." The bully froze. The crowd murmured. The truth came out fast. The boy's father had been a respected firefighter who died saving people during a warehouse fire years ago. A scholarship now carried his name. This school had welcomed the boy not out of pity but out of respect. The ground the bully claimed was the same ground the boy's family had protected. The bully's confidence collapsed. His face turned pale as the teacher asked what was happening. Students spoke. Phones recorded. The bully tried to explain, but there was nothing to explain. Hate had no excuse when light was shining on it. The boy said nothing more. He did not smile. He did not insult back. He simply wiped his cheek and stood straight. That silence was heavier than any shout. The bully was escorted away and later faced serious consequences from the school and the community. His name became known for the wrong reason. Days later, the boy walked through the same gate. This time no one blocked him. Some nodded with respect. A few smiled. Still carried the same backpack and the same quiet strength. He had not won with fists or words, but with dignity. The place had never been wrong for him. The hate was, and that lesson stayed with everyone who witnessed that moment because they learned something powerful. You do not need to scream to prove you belong. Sometimes standing still is enough.